Hello and welcome to the final day of the season. Today, guys, in more PES 6 Master League. I can't believe it's over already. Why? That's not fair. I don't want it to end. It shouldn't have to end, but it is going to end today, unfortunately. And until we're back once more. So, yeah, final game just to end off with. And it's going to be Rangers, who are already down and out. Not a good season for them. Bottom of the league. Going to be going back down to the second division. Who's going to join them, though? That's the real question today, because Blackburn are playing Chelsea. They're in 15th position, Blackburn, currently just a point ahead of Wigan. And Wigan, they're at Middlesbrough on the last day. So Chelsea still fighting for second place in the league today. Manchester United are at home to Aston Villa. So, yeah. Chelsea want to make sure that they got the job done, but also Blackburn do, so it's quite intense down there at the bottom and at the top of the table, because you might not think second place is much, but it avoids 6 games into next season, because you don't have to qualify for Europe if you get an automatic spot. So that is that. Our team today, we've got Tevez and Mutu up front yet again, because I was actually looking at the goal scoring charts, and Mutu is 1 ahead of Thierry Henry today, while Arsenal visit Liverpool. Thierry Henry is on I think 17 now, and Mutu is on 18. So Mutu wants to finish the job off today if he can, and whatnot. And this is a perfect opportunity for him to actually open the scoring. Oh my! How has he missed that? What an opportunity that was. Mutu should have not missed that at all. So there is that. But also Tevez has got 9 league goals this season. I know it took him a while to get playing, but Saviola, when we swapped him for Tevez last summer, has got 12 goals for West Ham. So that's kind of one of the reasons I suppose West Ham are doing so well. But it feels kind of bad when you put it that way, because it's like, oh well, we swapped Tevez for Saviola, but Saviola's now performing better than Tevez is, our new signing. So it's kind of like, but still, I mean, like I said, he didn't get a lot of game time at the start of the season, Tevez and whatnot. So kind of can forgive him for that, I suppose. And Silva's going to whip the ball in here, and Silva is playing this one. So. Going to get him some more game time. I think Lennon is on the right in the midfield today. We've got Puello in there with Mafio at the DMF areas. This is going to come back out. And it's going to be Lennon. Oh, who got that all wrong there. AMF is Shimizu at the back. We have got... who was it we put in there? I think we've got Gomzi and... Mika Richards, that was it. We swapped Mika Richards in there, because we was going to put Skertel in there for Maldini, but then at the last minute we swapped him again for Mika Richards, because Mika Richards was on good form today. So, why not? Here is Tevez. It's Mutu. Oh, Mutu. Needed to get it round the keeper. Krula's in goal as well. So that is... just about that. Here is Shimizu trying to win the ball back. Doesn't quite do it there. Here he is again though. Goes over the top to try and pick out Tevez. Can't quite do that. It's going to go back to the goalkeeper, who's going to boot it up. Mafio wins the header though. And Tevez couldn't take it under control because the Rangers defender was there. But like I say, last time we played Rangers, they played really well. And I still question how they're in the position they're in. Because it just doesn't feel like they should be in this position. I mean, I think they actually beat Celtic the other week as well, which was like a bit surprising, because considering that Rangers are at the bottom of the league and stuff. But we won't question that now. That's not what we're here to do. We've got a lot of stats to get through. We've got relegation to be decided, etc. We've got to see who's coming up today as well. A lot of stuff to get through, and we're just coming off the back of that epic result against Blackburn as well, which we still haven't come quite back down to earth about, because that was just an absolute... Well, what a game. I'm not gonna ruin it, but yeah, what a game. And the ball was going through to Tevez there, but didn't make it. Here's Tevez. And he's gotten us a corner. Half an hour gone in this one so far. Shimizu's going to swing the ball in. And... ooh, it's going to come out to Lennon, who's let the possession go, unfortunately. And he ain't giving it up. And here's Mutu, who's not giving it up either. Ball has gone back forward. Here's Puello, who isn't on penalty duty today. We're giving it to Mutu just because of the golden boot situation. So there is that today. Shimizu really should have ran ahead to get that ball there, but he didn't. Here's Silva. Silva's put it through to Mutu. Mutu bags the goal. Yes. That puts him on 19. Can he make it 20 before the end of the day? So he's one step closer to the golden boot. He was behind in the last... going into the start of the last game. But yeah, takes that under control. Nicely slotted away. Nice body position just to put it beyond the keeper there. Here's Silva, who puts that ball through. And then, oh, nicely done. It's what we come to expect, but yeah, he's always there when you need a goal, is Mutu. Mafio sort of does his job there a little. And this is given away, and that is a goal for Rangers. Unbelievable. Conceding straight away after scoring. Well, it's just like the last game, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? We wasn't ahead in that game, but like we were replying, and then we were getting an answer back, basically. You know, without trying to spoil things too much there. But yeah, unbelievable. This should have been marked a lot better. Mika Richards was just nowhere around the Rangers player there when he really had to be. And it's Mafio. And it's Tevez! Oh, lovely strike by Tevez. That's his 10th. Well, we got an answer straight away for that one, didn't we? Oh, lovely stuff. Look at that. Just well away from the keeper, underside of the bar in. I think that was that Lennon there. Yeah, it was Lennon. And Tevez. Oh, yeah, I want to see that one again. That was just so good, this strike here. Let's take a look at it again. Just curled nicely to the top corner. And that's right on half time. Offside there by Zari. And here's Mutu, and Mutu goes for an effort there. Meh, why not? Puello's looking at that like, you know, you could have passed that maybe or something, but not to be. That's half time. 2-1 is the score. And we're off yet again. So, yeah, coming back to who I think player of the season would be. I don't know, because I haven't been overly impressed by Mutu, but he has been good in the past couple of games. And I can't just base the whole season on the past couple of games, because that would just be kind of wrong. That shot is off target there. Again, Mika Richards just sort of standing there, not really doing anything. I don't get why. But yeah, I think maybe he might just get it. But if I have to pick a signing of the season, I would probably go for Shimizu just beating Andy Cole. I mean, I reckon if Andy Cole was here for the entire season, then I reckon Andy Cole would have got it in the end. But no, I go for Shimizu, I think, for signing of the season myself. And here's Lennon. Oh, Lennon with his first goal for the club. Oh, maybe he's got a late shout at signing for the season. He'd probably have to score about 10 goals in one game, though, to achieve that right now. But that's good to see. Just goes in for it there. Oh, nice. Just a little dink over the keeper and in. And we're off yet again. That's 3-1. And there's Silva. And Mutu kept that going there. That's a good play by him. Here's Lennon again. And he's lost the ball, but it's got to go out of play, so it's okay for now. Shimizu again. Oh, nice. Shimizu goes into the box there. And it's Mutu. And it's going to actually go out for a corner. Shimizu's going to whip the ball back in. Doesn't really get anywhere. It's going to be Mafio's effort. And, oh! It's cleared away from the line. So close. And it's Tevez. Oh, very close. Couldn't do much about that one there. A couple of changes going to be made. Tevez is going to be one of the ones to come off today because Aguero needs more game time. It's been a season of him not really getting enough game time. And yeah, he needs it. Do you know what I mean? He does need it. I mean, Tevez needs it too, and so does Martins. You know what I mean? We've got so many attacking options, but it's hard to pick who's going to be up front in some games. And so, you know, rotation next season will be there, but I think we're pretty much happy with what we've got. I mean, I say that, but we'll go into the summer and we'll probably sign like everybody we can, as we usually do. But yeah, Zari's effort there didn't come to anything. Those changes are made. It's actually going to be a corner to Rangers, that one. I didn't think it was initially. And we actually get the throw-in out of that, which I wasn't expecting. And that is a very good ball to Soinko. But Mika Richards is there. And that's very good, because here's Aguero. Oh, he's missed. Goes for the chip over the keeper. The keeper was coming out, but he's missed the target. Unbelievable. What a goal it would have been. There's Fabregas, who's just come on. Goes for the ball into the box. Oh, that is definitely a foul, surely. That's going to be a yellow card on Svensson. And It's going to be laid off. Oh, close. So Fabregas's effort, and that results in a corner. And that's over. So the final sub is going to make his appearance in a moment. It's going to be Roberto Carlos. He's going to get some game time here later on. And that is that. That is going to be our final sub of the season. And yeah, there's nothing else to say other than that. Oh, that's given away, is it? Gomzi's trying to get there. Doesn't quite. It's away now. We've got the counter-attack going here, though. Potentially. It's stopped by Kasani. Oh, Aguero's stolen it. It's Aguero. Can't believe that one. He did well. Angle was too tight in the end there. Lennon's coming off. What a game Lennon's had. I think he's had a really good one today. It's over the top there. Krul's got to pick the ball up, and that's just about going to be it. Well, one last effort, potentially. Fabregas! Oh, close. Oh, one last corner then. Fabregas is going to whip it in. Doesn't end up at anybody. And that's the game there. That is it. Season is finished. Has Mutu got the golden boot? We'll find out. Good goal from Tevez, and Lennon finishes this one off today. So yeah, that is that. Mutu 7.0 man of the match. Of course it was going to be, but Lennon 7 though. I mean, you know, he could have got it. He really could have got it, I thought, today, because he played so well. Came off towards the end, but, you know, that's not a big deal at all. And Krul 5.5, yeah, defence was, yeah, it was okay. Puello 6.5, Mafio 6.5, Silva got a 6.5, Shimizu only got the 6, he did come off. Tevez 6.5, yeah. Decent. So before we get into anything yet, I'm going to keep you waiting and go to the club ranking announcement instead. So we got Chelsea are number 1 on 115 points. We're still second on 105. Barcelona third, 99. Real Madrid 94 in fourth. Moving up to 5th is Inter on 92, and down to 6th is AC Milan on 91. Valencia are 7th on 88. Manchester United 85 points on 8th. 9th we've got Roma at 75 points, and Juventus mix up the top 10. They're on 72 points. And 6 points behind a PSV in 11th, so there's a bit of a gap there. But yeah, Liverpool are up to 12th there alongside Villarreal and Atletico. Arsenal up to 16th. There's Bayern down to 19th there. Galatasaray up to 23 there. West Ham up to 26. Celtic are down to 31. It's probably because I've had a few dodgy results just lately, but yeah. Newcastle are up to 39 there. Could it mean they're coming back up to the top division next season? We'll see. Portsmouth down to 40. Let's see, moving down. Manchester City up to 51. Could that mean something potentially? Who knows? Blackburn have gone down there. Wigan are down. To Charlton down to 64. Sheffield United up to 70. 16 points. Hanover 71st, 14 points. But Getafe remain the worst team. 72, 13 points. And the league ranking is La Liga is top, although La Liga have moved up and so have Premier League. So Premier League are on 144, just 2 points behind La Liga now on 146 they are. League 4 are down to third on 124, and Bundesliga still bottom on 94. So we got some players retiring this season. This is who is retiring at the end of this season. We've got Stam there. He's one of them. We've got Figo, Makaleli, Collar, Kovac, Thuram, Hasselbank, Rivaldo's going now, Wiltord. Wow, so many ledges going here. Mendieta, Rusto, Roma. Anybody else who sticks out to me at all? Keller, Serginho, and that appears to be it. Yeah, a lot of retired players there. Goodbye. So we've got quite a few points there. Team ranking bonus for our efforts in the league, and goal ranking bonus as well. So it looks like Mutu got the top scorer in the league, but we didn't get overall best player or assist. But we'll check those a little bit later down the line. And oh, unbelievable! Wigan have done it on the last day. Blackburn have gone down. Well, just to think that Blackburn were like a minute or so away from staying up when they played us on that second to last game. We beat them in the end, and then Wigan have gone and done it. Unbelievable. Let's see what the results were then. But well done to Portsmouth and Watford. They're coming up next season, and we'll be playing them. So it's really weird how this game does things, because it tells you who's coming up and who's going down before you've even had chance to check the results. I mean, you can check the table, but I'd rather check the results first, and it just doesn't do that. So it's really strange, and we can't look at anything until we've decided our pre-season. So yeah, these are the top 16 clubs right here, but we are going to be playing a select number of teams this season. The first one that I want to get out of the way actually is because looking at the results, it looks like Chelsea have actually gone and done it and secured second place. So we are going to go ahead and we are going to be playing Chelsea in the Charity Shield game next season, the hypothetical one. So yeah, that is that. I've just noticed that some of these teams 500 points for beating them, but the number one team is actually 505. So you get 5 extra points for beating the number one team. It's a bit strange, but yeah. And the other one was Manchester United, because they won the UEFA Cup equivalent. So we won the Champions League, so we're gonna play them in the hypothetical European Super Cup in pre-season. So there is that to come, guys. And yeah, we got 6 matches right here to fill in. So basically I've gone into who we're going to be playing and also put them into a random number generator to spit them out in a different order, so it's, keeps it a bit more interesting. So the first team we're actually going to be playing in pre-season is going to be PSG. So yeah, that is going to be our first game back next season. Our second game is actually going to be against, where are they? It's going to be the World All-Stars, because we haven't played them yet. We have not played them. And if you actually beat the World All-Stars, you get 1,500 points. So that would be really nice. European, you get 1,000. North America selection, you get 800. South American is 1,000. Asia, 800. African, 800. And then there's these miscellaneous sort of teams here, which I believe it's just random whichever ones you get given as well. So yeah, they get 800 as well from them. So the third team that we're actually going to be playing is actually going to be the Goliaths, which is basically big built players and stuff like that, which basically means that, big tall players and stuff like that. So yeah, the next one we're actually going to be playing is going to be the Master League Youth Squad as well, because I've decided that it's fun to play these teams each season, but but it only play them once kind of thing, so we're not overdoing it constantly, you know what I mean? Maybe next season we can play World Selection again or something, but just kind of keeps it simple. The next one we're going to be playing is actually going to be the North American Selection. So yeah, I know there's not a lot of club teams here, but I kind of want to play some of these teams and whatnot and get them out of the way, because we haven't played some of them before. So yeah, and the final one we are going to be playing is, if I can find them, it's going to be Galatasaray. So yeah, that is going to be our pre-season for next season, guys. So yeah, PSG, the best 11 in the world. We've got the Goliaths, the Master League youth squad, which is basically the best youth in the Master League, and the North American All-Stars, followed by Galatasaray, followed by Chelsea and Manchester United. So that is that, guys. So these are the results from the final fixtures of the season, and as you can see there, Chelsea won 3-1 over Blackburn, securing their second place in the league, and Wigan beat Middlesbrough 3-2 in the end. Whew. Just, I think because Chelsea beat Blackburn by at least 2 goals though, I think even if Wigan had drawn that game, it still would have meant, I think they would have survived. We'll check the league table in just a moment, but yeah, West Ham beat Fulham 2-1. Liverpool won against Arsenal 2-1. They're at home, Liverpool. For some reason, after the final fixtures have been played, it reverses all the teams. So Chelsea were actually playing away, for example, today. Arsenal were actually away at Liverpool. Don't know why it does that. I actually have no answer to that, to be honest. But yeah, Spurs were at Celtic and they drew 0-0. Bolton were at Everton and drew 2-2. And Aston Villa lost at United 3-0. Let's have a look at the table. So this is the final standings for the table. As you can see there, we'd lost 1 and drew 1 this season. 5 points off getting the maximum 90. But again, we could not do it. I think it was West Ham who we drew against, and we lost against Chelsea, and that was towards sort of the end of the season-ish times. So, yeah, still, we're not too bothered. Like I said, we got over the line and done, so we're okay with that. Manchester United finish up in third on 62 points, Chelsea 63. Just getting the automatic European spot by a point. They scored 54 goals. So did United. They scored 54. Chelsea conceded 29. United conceded 32. Goal difference was 25 on Chelsea, 22 on United. So Chelsea would have still got it even if the points stayed the same. But yeah. Yeah, so we got West Ham. They finished up in 4th. What a good season. 55 points, 17 wins. Scored 50, goal difference of 13, not bad. Liverpool finish up in 5th and Arsenal in 6th there. Liverpool finish up on 55 points, Arsenal finish up on 45, 10-point difference there. So yeah, there's a 7-point difference between Arsenal and Celtic. What a good season Celtic had though. I mean, you cannot fault them. They got 10 wins this season. 38 points, not bad. Finish above Bolton, who finished 8th there. Moving down to the bottom, this is how it was. Look at that. The only changes, was that the only change on the last day? It was as well. That was the only change. Wigan survived by the skin of their teeth. Unbelievable. That game against Blackburn we had was so significant in the end then. Because, like I say, if Blackburn had took a point, that still wouldn't have been enough anyway. But it was the fact that it got to the 90th minute and they were winning 3-2. And like I say, they got 3 points there. They would have finished up on 27 and they would have been still in this division for next season. But Wigan survive, but only just. So yeah, it kind of reminds me, because the season of this game, PES 6, was 06-07, and Wigan stayed up on the last day of that particular season. And they got the win that they needed. I think it was over Sheffield, and stayed up. And it kind of reminds me of that a little bit. It's crazy. The goal difference was minus 26 to Blackburn. So, like I say, we're going to drawn their game. It would have brought Wigan's goal difference down to minus 26 as well. Wigan would have also been on 24 points, but Wigan have scored 34 goals to Blackburn's 30, so Wigan would have still stayed up even if they drew the game in the end. So the win wasn't necessary, but obviously it's better to try and get the win than it is take a draw and risk a lot of things, because if Blackburn had pulled one back against Chelsea, then they would have stayed up on goal difference. So that's how kind of close it was there in the end. So yeah, it was. I tell you, all season it was looking like I think Wigan would have gone down with Rangers, but you know, miracles happen at the last second sometimes, and that's what's happened this season. Very unfortunate for Blackburn. But yeah, we got Fulham finishing up in 9th. We got Spurs finishing up in 10th. Everton are 11th. Middlesbrough 12th. Aston Villa 13th. Aston Villa were in a little bit of danger, but they were all right in the end. There was no danger going into the last day for them. So, you know, that was that. Just the 7 wins would have done it this season. You know, Blackburn got 6 wins, 6 draws, 18 losses. Just wasn't enough. And Rangers finish up in 16th on 18 points. Not a good season, just the 4 wins. Conceded 59. Then again, Wigan also conceded 59. But it just didn't add up in the end, and that's that. So we're going to move on to La Liga now and see what happened there. So, yeah, we got Getafe and Racing finishing up in relegation spots there in the end. And nothing to really report on too much there. Villarreal finished up in 11th. Sevilla down in 10th, which is a bit surprising. If we move up to the top, there was nothing to play for, I don't think, on the last day of the season there. I think depending on the results, I think Barcelona already had it in the bag though. 74 points for them. They won 24 games. Very good. Goal difference of 39. We've got Valencia here finishing up in 2nd. Really well done to them. Real Madrid finished 6th, 45 points, alongside Espanyol, who also finished on 45. Just snatched a European spot, did Real Madrid. Not a good season there. Real Betis finished 5th on 53 points. We got Zaragoza finishing up on 55, and also Atletico Madrid on 55 as well. In the Bundesliga, we have got Bayern Munich, who pretty much obliterated everyone and won the league by 11 clear points. So well done there. Bayer Leverkusen finished up on 55 points in the automatic position, so not bad. Borussia Dortmund took a third spot on the last day over Stuttgart, 51. Stuttgart finished up on 50 points in 4th, but like I said, we played them in the Champions League semi-final, and it's like, you know, they are pretty good to get where they are. But Werder Bremen on 48 points, 5th position. Borussia Mönchengladbach there on 6th position with 47 points. So we're going to look down to the bottom. Would have been Energy Cottbus and Bochum that finished up in the 2 at the bottom. In fact, Hertha actually finished above one of the danger spots there, even though they can't be relegated because the game doesn't allow that. Hertha would have done it on the last day, so pretty dramatic stuff there, I suppose. And finally, moving on to League 4, we got Benfica finishing up in last. Wow. I expected more from them, to be honest. I thought they would have been a bit higher up than that, but then again, this league is so mixed with the amount of like good teams that are in it. Somebody's got to come last. Panathinaikos finish up on 15th on 22 points as well, but they had a slight better goal difference. Olympiacos 14th, Feyenoord 13th, Porto 12th. Paris, who were playing in pre-season, they finished 11th on 39. Ajax down to 10th on the last day. Galatasaray down to 9th as well. They finish up on 42. And we're moving up to the top. It was Roma who won the league, and they won by 13 points, Roma. That's crazy. That is, wow, really well done to Roma there. Can't believe that one. 22 wins. You know what I mean? You think maybe like Juventus, AC, Inter would all be sort of like maybe ahead of them possibly, but no, really well done. 70 points there. We played them in the Champions League this season, Roma. So yeah, Juventus just missed out on the automatic spot because Inter took it on the last day because they moved up. 57 points they were on. Inter. Juventus moved down to 56. AC Milan moved down to 4th on 54. Lyon and PSV take the other 2 spots for Europe, and that is that. So we are going to look at the assists and goal scorers titles for the Premier League, and this is what has come up. Ono actually got 4 for Fulham. We let him go there, didn't we, last summer, and he got 4. Saviola actually got 4 for West Ham as well there, so well done, I guess. Rooney from Man U got 6. Pedersen for Blackburn there actually got 6. It still went down though. Tevez for us actually got 6. Pennant for Liverpool got 7. Lampard for Chelsea got 7. But Trichalski for West Ham got 9. Interesting. And this is the goal scorers in the Premier League. Bamogo for Everton got 9. Chu Young for us also got 9, finishing up on 15th. We got Berbatov in 11th spot there, alongside Yakubu, Montella and Tevez, all with 10. We got Zari for Rangers, who scored 11 this season. Yeah, Rangers did finish up at the bottom spot in the league, so that's pretty unlucky. 9th place there, alongside Rooney for Manchester United, who only got 11, and Nelka for Bolton got 12. Drogba for Chelsea got 12. Smith for United with 13, alongside Saviola for West Ham, who also got 13. John for Fulham got 14. So, well done to Fulham there. Luis Garcia for Liverpool got 16, so that's really well done. Thierry Henry for Arsenal got 18. So, actually, Thierry Henry did score against Liverpool then on the last day, because it finished 2-1, that result. So, he did get one against them at Anfield. But Mutu pipped him to it by scoring on the last day against Rangers with 19 to claim the Golden Boot this season. And that's the story of that. Nobody reached 20, though, which is kind of surprising. So, yeah, that was that. Assist leader Trotowski, top scorer was Mutu, and best overall player in the Premier League this season apparently was Lampard. So that is that. So we're just going to go over the assists and goals in all the cup competitions as well. So, yeah, this is the assists. We got a few there in the cup. Look at this. Look at that. It's all Reading players. We got Puello, Aguero, Urbina, Fabregas, Shimizu, Mafio, De Santos and Mutu, all with 1 there. We've got Madonka for Rangers, who got 2 in that competition. Xabi Alonso also got 2. Lampard got 3. And Ronaldo for Manchester United got 4. Top goal scorer was Mutu in that cup with 8. So well done. Rooney finished up in 2nd there. Montella for Fulham finished up with 3rd, alongside Joe Cole for Chelsea with 4. We got Tevez on there, who got 3 for us. We got Aguero, who also got 2. And we got Mafio with the little 1 down there in 16th position. So, yeah, there's that. Champions League, Martins got 6 Champions League goals and finished up alongside Adriano for top goal scorer. Okay, I don't remember him getting 6. I do not. I think I remember him getting about 2 at least, but not 6. And don't forget, he's only been here since, the halfway point of the season. He missed the first 4 games of the Champions League because he wasn't even with us by then. So, yeah, kind of crazy. Mutu finished up with 5. So did Lampard, Drogba. Lampard seems to be on everything, which is probably why he's got one of the best players in the league this season. I know this is Champions League, but it looks like he's done so good this season overall, which is, you can see why. But Ronaldinho got 4 goals, Eto'o got 4, Mackay, Krasnic, Totti, Vitek, Aguero there, De Santos, and Andy Cole with 3. Andy Cole's hat-trick managed to get him on the goal-scoring leaderboard in the Champions League. And that was in a semi-final where he scored all 3 of those. So that is kind of crazy. Ballack there at the bottom as well. Finally, UEFA Cup. Thierry Henry claims the trophy for that one. Rooney a close 2nd. Doesn't look like it was a particularly good season for Rooney. You know what I mean? His goal-scoring record in the league didn't look too good or anything. But yeah, Park there, 3. Smith 3. Babel 3 for Ajax. Benayoun got 2 goals. Van Persie, John for Fulham, Torre. Even Torre got 2 goals for Arsenal in UEFA Cup. I mean, they did make the final, to be fair. Raul for Real Madrid, they got a couple. Schneider, and then even Trotowski just comes in at the end there for 1. But there's probably so many players that have got 1 goal that just has to give it to whoever's there, else the list would just go on forever. But yeah, and that's that. So yeah, assists in the UEFA Cup as well. Benayoun, Haleb, Ronaldo, Genus, Orbaz, Pizarro, Altintop, and Jihoon all got top for that one. Not that it really matters that much, but yeah, that's what happened. Also, assists in the Champions League was Williamson as well. So yeah, just in case you guys wanted to know or cared about any of this, yeah, it's there. Williamson got 5 assists there. Barnetta for us got 3. Mutu got 2. Hoekstra got 2. And then we just got a whole bunch of players here who I'm not even going to go through with 1 each. In the cup competition as well, FA Cup, Mutu got the top goal scorer, best overall player as well, and assist went to obviously Ronaldo. So yeah, good stuff. And in the Champions League, this is who got the best overall player again, Lampard for Chelsea. So, yeah, like I said, he had a good season. Martin's top scorer, Williamson assist leader. So, at the end of the season, this is something else that we like to do, and that is go through absolutely everybody's stats on the team and see what they look like now compared to when they joined the club in the first place. So, yeah, to start off here is Carini's stats. He's gone up by a couple on some things, 3 on some others. His acceleration's actually gone up there, so he's a little bit faster and whatnot. Pass speed there's got up, stuff like that, so not bad. His keeper skills have gone up to 90, teamwork has gone up to 75, jump is up to 87. Such a good keeper though. He doesn't concede an awful lot, but yeah, really good though, really good. I can't say much more than that. I mean, his body balance has gone up by 4, his defence has gone up by 5 there, so yeah, can't ask for much more. He's 30, he's going on 31 next season, but he'll still be good for another couple of seasons or so, I imagine. I have no real intention of replacing him, but I feel like Cruel though. In fact, let's go check out Cruel's stats while we're at it, just for now. Like, he's gotten really good since joining us. He's gone up by 4, I think, on everything there at least. So that is really good, but he, again, I feel like he needs more time, so next season he'll probably get more game time, and you know, over time hopefully he will be ready to come into the team. So yeah, but I'm quite happy with like Akinfi as well. He's improved only by the 1, but he hasn't been with us long, so you can't ask for too much. But yeah, the games he did play, he looked alright. Yeah, but towards the end of the season, the Cruel was letting in a few goals when he did play, so that's why I feel like he needs more time, game time, to improve. So there is that. We got Gomzi here, who is 24, very good, although I feel like this season we have conceded a lot more goals, and I'm wondering if it's something to do with the change of defence or not, because since Gomzi's come into the side, I feel like we've conceded more goals this season. I would have to check the stats on that one, but it feels like we have conceded an awful lot more goals this season than we usually used to. So yeah, don't know really what to say about it. He's improved a bit. The thing is though, he's only improved by 1. I was expecting him to have improved maybe by a couple of points at least, because he's played with us the whole season. He's pretty much played nearly every match. So yeah, we'll see, but his stats are really good. You can't fault him too much. We've got Maldini here, who's improved by 4, I think, on everything, 5 on some of them. Defence has gone right up, so don't forget he's still only 20, so he's going to improve and get even better and better. He's played with us for quite a few seasons. This is his 3rd season here, actually, Maldini, so really good stuff. Skertel has gone up like immensely since joining us. He's been playing with us since I think season 2 though, wasn't it? So yeah, really good stuff. I mean, his defense has gone up by 9. I mean, what? Body balance has gone up by 8. Stamina's gone up by 9. So good. He is certainly not going anywhere. He's only 25, 26 next season. Fabregas has only just joined us in the last window, but he's gone up a little bit there, so that's alright. His stats, I mean, there's not even a bad one on there really, is there? Apart from maybe his defence, but he's not a defender, so he doesn't need to work on that. So, I mean, everything could be improved, and I'm sure it will be even further into next season. Mafior is as solid as ever. Shot power 96. Free kick accuracy is 95. You know, so good, just so good. Get him on the free kicks maybe next season or something, who knows. But Puello, I mean, since joining has got really good free kick accuracy and whatnot, and penalty accuracy, so yeah. Asante, look at those stats. I mean, he's only been here start of this season, so that's kind of strange though, because his stats have quite gone up there by at least 3 on each, so that's strange, because he hasn't had as much game time as I thought he did. But he has improved quite a lot, so that's very nice. He's only 22. Shimizu, just brilliant. It's got to be the signing of the season. You know what I mean? With Andy Cole a very close second, of course. 21, going to start improving even more. It's his stamina that worries me, though, because it's only 87, but it has improved. Hoping over the next few years it improves a little bit more, just because he starts to, he starts to get out of breath, put it that way, a little bit towards the end of each game, so he kind of needs bringing off. But yeah, Obina's stats, his top speed and acceleration have only improved by 1, apart from his acceleration that's improved by 2, and that was since he joined us, and he joined us in season 1. We've had him since, but he's so good, he's so fast and stuff that, I don't want to let him go, You know what I mean? 23 still. He's going to even get him better than that. So, I cannot fault that guy. But he's moved more onto the left wing rather than up front these days. So, yeah. Martins, can't say anything about him because he's only just joined us. Although his stamina has improved by 1, so at least that's kind of something. Top speed 99, acceleration 99, dribble speed 95. Jump is actually really good as well. 96, I didn't know that. Swing some balls into the box, maybe he'll score a few headers next season, who knows. Mutu, what can you say about this guy? He actually has declined 1 on his acceleration, but he is 31, he's going to be 32 next season. So, yeah, he's starting to maybe come down, but he's still good for a few more seasons, maybe like 2, 3 at least, at the very minimum. So, yeah, but he has improved since joining us, and he's the saviour, isn't he? Mika Richards only just joined, can't say much about him. He has improved on a few of his stats there. His top speed and acceleration have gone up, so that's alright with me. Company has improved on everything there. He's gone up by 5 on some of it. I mean, his shot power is 90. I mean, he's a defender, he doesn't even need shot power, but sending him up for some corners next season, maybe the ball will fall back to him and he can just blast one into the net or something. But yeah, very good there. Vandenborg, it's a tricky one with Vandenborg because he gets some games, but he doesn't impress me too much. You know what I mean, he does an alright job, but he's not one that impresses me too much. He's 23, he's got time. We'll see what happens with him. Who knows? He could be one of the ones on the way out in the summer. Who knows? Puello joined last summer. Can't say much about him because he's 31 and he is pretty much in decline, but he's still good for a few more seasons. Yeah, I mean, his passing accuracy there, that one there is 98. It's gone down to 97 now. You know what I mean? Everything's in decline. Nothing's going up. But like I say, he's still good. So can't fault him. And Bami's going up 28. He is now. He's going to be 29 next season. He's played with us, a couple of seasons now. And he's gone up on everything, even at that age. So that's good for me. No problems there. Walcott is still 21 at this point, and he's just improving. I mean, look at what he was when he first joined. I mean, those were pretty good stats, but now look at him. I mean, his acceleration's gone up to 97. His top speed is 96. Again, the thing that bothers me about Walcott is his stamina. Because, again, he's another one of those players that runs out of energy quite quickly, and you have to sub him off now and then. Though his stamina has gone up by 10 points since joining, so it is getting better, and he's still 21, so that's alright. Barnetta at 24, yeah, he's looking good. He's just not getting enough game time. You know what I mean? Like Shimizu and whatnot, like beating him to the punch basically every time for every game. You know what I mean? But he can play on the left of midfield or the right or whatever. Andy Cole, I don't know what to say about this guy. He's actually improved by a couple of points there on each thing, and he's just going to get better and better. You know what I mean? 19. Again, another one that has got a little bit of stamina issue, but it was 82. It's got up to 84, and he'll get better. And he's only 19. You know what I mean? That stamina could go right up into the 90s before you know it in a couple of seasons, 3 seasons or so time, if he gets more game time. So, yeah. Chu Yong, I mean, speaks for itself, those stats. I mean, look at him at the look at for example, his dribble accuracy there, like 80 when he first joined. Now it's 91. It's improved by 11. His attack has improved by 11. Everything's gone up by 11 except for his acceleration and response. But because when stats sort of get to like the 90s and 95 onwards, when they go into the red zone, that's when they're like near impossible to improve anymore. Really, it takes a very long time for them to improve on that. But cannot fault him. I just wish, again, he's another one I'd like to get more game time. He usually plays on the right wing and he does a good job for us. He's not really meant to sort of play as a right midfielder. He's meant to be more on the right wing, so he's got to be a little bit more forward, but he plays there and he does a good job anyway. So yeah, Lennon has improved, hasn't had that many games, he'll get better, still only 23. That's all I've got to say about Lennon, to be honest. Rossi has improved by at least 4 on everything there, so that's good. Again, another one that doesn't get too many games, but he's improving, he's still quite young. Moutinho, now, he is somebody I don't know what to say about, because he could be, you know, playing a few more games again. I know it's hard to get into the team with the amount of players we've got. He's 24, he can play defensively, he can play attacking. Doesn't really matter, but we've played him more defensively this season. You know, because I kind of want, where is he, Asati, to sort of play more games in like attacking midfield and stuff. So competitive, we'll see. Hoekstra here is 21. He always plays well, Hoekstra, to be honest. And I think he's one of the underrated players on the team, to be honest. He has gone up by, I think, 7 on all of his stats. So, except for some that have maybe only got up to 6 or so. But yeah, that's it's good. He's got, again, another one that's just got time. Silva is another one that just needs to be given a bit more time. We only signed him in the winter, so can't say much there, but he's got potential to get better and grow a bit further. We've got Ben Arthur, who, again, gets some game time here and there in the league and whatnot, and that's good for him. And even gets the odd goal now and then, so that's really good. 23 still. Dos Santos, who has improved by 4 on all of his stats. Apart from his acceleration, which has gone up by 5. So, yeah, that's really good. He's getting faster. Again, another one that suffers with the stamina problem, but still, he's 21. So, yeah. Tevez has gone up on everything. And, yeah, slow season for Tevez. 10 league goals. I can't remember how many got in the cup competitions, but again, another one that needs more time. Along with Aguero, he's improved quite heavily, Aguero. I mean, Tevez's stamina is 92, Aguero's stamina is 89 there. Again, these two just need more time, to be honest. But Aguero is actually 4 years younger than Tevez, but I feel like Aguero needs more time. So, you know, Tevez will sort of develop onwards, but, you know, Aguero's there to, you know, get the odd game here and there and improve later down the line. So, yeah. And finally, Roberto Carlos. Nothing to say about him, really. He has actually improved by 1, so that's okay. He's only 17, so we're just going to leave him alone. He's got an excuse, basically. He's only just regened and he's 17. So, yeah, that is that. So, it's the point ranking announcement as well. So, these are the best players in the league currently, or was, because obviously Lehman there is still 4th with 6.44. But yeah, that's the way it is. So yeah, to start off with goalkeepers, Buffon has got 6.44 as well, alongside Lehman, so they're both 4th. Price for Levante has got a 6.47 there, alongside Paglica. Is that it? I don't know. It's something like that. But he plays for Portsmouth, and he's the second best keeper alongside Price in the game currently. Just basically based on, you know, how well they perform in games. 6.47 there. Freight is actually just ahead for Real Madrid though on 6.48. We're going to be playing Portsmouth next season, so that's not good. We're going to be up against a pretty good keeper by the looks of it. So yeah. Defenders, Maldini still remains the top defender, even though he retired in the first season. So yes, 6.67. Cafu still remains second on 6.50. We've got Ayala, who has retired, and he's on 6.48. Alongside Bridge, who's still playing for Chelsea, 6.48. Michael Salgado from Real Madrid is also on 6.48. So very tight for defenders there. But yeah, midfielders Nedved, who has retired, is still the best overall. To be honest, it should get rid of the retired players and make way for the players that are still playing, really. Maybe just they could have like put the retired players into like a leaderboard of past players that have played well or something. That would have been better. But yeah, 6.67 was Nedved. Guti, who's still playing, is on 6.62. Now we've got Djemba for Aston Villa, who's got a 6.53. Yeah. Okay, I don't even with that one, but yeah, Dessler for Bayern Munich, 6.53 as well, and Tieno for Leverkusen on 6.52. So yeah, and finally forwards, we've got Gekas for Bochum here, who's top forward. The thing is, though, what it might be, I think, is the fact that Gekas, for example, might have played only like one game for Bochum, and it was just a really good game or something, or a couple of games, because he's on 6.84, and he might have just had a really good couple of games or something, and then he hasn't played like since or something. So then it's like he's rating, he's top. You know what I mean? Because you look at the way Mutu has played for us, for example, and he's actually made that top 5 list now. He's number 5. He's on a 6.63. But the way you look at Mutu, he's always getting like 7, 7.5, 8, even a few 9s here and there, during the season to bring his rating up. So it's kind of like he should be number 1, but because of the amount of games that he's played as a whole, brings his average score down kind of. But he is in the top 5 there, which I'm surprised, because we never usually have a player that is in the top 5. So well done to Mutu. Sheringham, from the first season, I was on a 6.68, still 4th. Raul, who's still playing for Madrid, is on a 6.74, and Owen for Newcastle is on a 6.75. Newcastle playing in the 2nd division, though. They weren't even promoted this season, so it's kind of crazy. Anyway, finally, we're going to get round to the assists and goals scoring leaderboards for all time. So yeah, this is the all-time assists that we're going to go through first. So we've got Xavi for Barcelona on 31, alongside Maxi Rodriguez for Atletico Madrid, and David Beckham for Real Madrid, all on 31, taking up 14th position. Joaquin takes up 13th position for Valencia on 33. Ronaldo and Haleb are both on 34 for Manchester United and Arsenal respectively, both on 11th place. We got Deco and Ismailov for Atletico there. They're both on 35. Deco obviously playing for Barca, of course, but they're in 9th position. We've got Seydou Cassano here on 37. We've got Figo, who is now retired. He's on 38, so obviously he's going to start dropping down from next season onwards. But yeah, we've got Kaka, who's also 4th alongside Figo with 38, and so is Riquelme. And we've got Mancini here, who is on 39. Ronaldinho 2nd for Barcelona on 43, and the top assist is Lampard for Chelsea, 46, and that's probably why he's winning so many awards, because he's just being that good. So finally, the goal scoring charts. This is the one we all want to see, isn't it? So yeah, this is it. Real Madrid and Cassano, 16th to start off with 84 goals. You need at least 84 to get on this chart. So if you ain't got 84, you ain't getting anywhere near close. So yeah, good. Johnson for Barcelona is 15th on 85. We've got Diego Milito for Zaragoza, 14th, 88. We got Voronin for Leverkusen, a Liverpool edge, of course. Of course, he's on 90 there. Wow, not bad. Not bad at all. Didn't know he was that good in this game. 13th position he's in. Ronaldo for AC Milan and Van Nistelrooy for Real Madrid are both on 91, taking up 11th position. Luis Garcia for Liverpool, he gets a lot of goals, I'll tell you that. He's 10th for 93 goals, so really well done there. I'm just going to move up slightly. We've got Asamoah for Schalke on 95 in 9th position. 8th position is Totti for AS Roma, 98. Drogba just sitting one ahead in 7th position on 99. We got Mutu, our own Mutu. He's tied with Thierry Henry for 101 goals each. Wow, that's crazy. And they both scored on the last day of the season. So, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Mutu hit his 100th goal for us against Blackburn then. The winning goal against Blackburn was the 100th goal. What a way to get it in the dramatic fashion. So yeah, really well done to Mutu there. Hopefully he can boost himself up this table a little bit later down the line. We've got Adriano for Inter Milan on 102 in 4th position. Mackay for Bayern Munich on 103 in 3rd, so that's bronze. Silver is Rooney on 105 for Manchester United, but the all-time top goal scorer is David Villa for Valencia, 110. We tried signing him. They wouldn't let us have him. So, and that's why pretty much. So, yeah, congrats. Well, that's it, guys. That is it. Another season is over with, and a new one will begin eventually. But we need to take a break first because it's been another long, hard-fought season, and yeah, we've got to prepare for the next one. We'll try and sign some players. We'll see how well we can do against some of these teams coming up. And yeah, that's how we end off this one. Treble winners, we couldn't do it last season, we did it this season. That's very good, and I want to see how things go next season. So yeah, and well done to Wigan. I mean, wow. I have nothing else to say about Wigan just other than wow. That's all I can say. We're going to be playing Watford in the top division next season alongside Portsmouth, who are back. I think they've been out of it for a couple of seasons. So it started off at Manchester United, where we won 2-1 there at Old Trafford, and then we beat Everton, and then what was this result against Wigan? 2-0. What was the other result? 7-1. Oh gosh, but it didn't matter in the end for Wigan. But yeah, you know, Champions League was being good. You know, nothing bad to say about that. I beat Manchester United 3-0 on the first one. I don't even remember that result, to be honest. We beat Roma, and that was the other cup one, wasn't it, against Arsenal and Feyenoord. I think the only two results this season in the league was actually the West Ham game, which finished 1-1. We were so close. For some reason, it's reversed, and we was actually away for that one. So yeah, and yeah, and the other result was actually the Chelsea game here. It was actually 3-2 to Chelsea, but it was only because we was preparing for this game against Fulham in the second leg of the semi-final of the FA Cup, when we pretty much had it in the bag anyway. So really, we could have played a full-strength team, but the idea was to, you know, rest the team, play a full-strength one, then rest the team against Celtic, play a full-strength one, and that's pretty much our plan. And yeah, that is that, guys. So yeah, that is the story of it, and these are the final results. And I've got nothing else to say. Another good season. Can't wait for next time. Next time we are going to be playing Paris in Fixture 1 of pre-season. Join us then. Thanks for watching this season, guys. Please do rate, subscribe, and share. As always, I'm going to stop rambling so you can have some peace. See you next season. Take care.